What's up, Unbox? Carlo here. So today we're going to be talking about the Google Pixel XL and we'll be answering one question. Is it the best Android smartphone in the market? Quickly said, it's actually not. And we'll be talking about why that's the case in this video. So why isn't it the best? Because for a phone to be called the best, it has to be superior to all other devices when it comes to all other features and categories. Faster, stronger, has more features, but that's not the case. While the Pixel XL has a lot of things going for it, there are a lot of features like older phones, such as the S7 Edge, actually has that this doesn't. And for the price tag that you're paying for this, you would actually think that all of the features that the S7 Edge, older phones, would be here. So what we'll be doing now is we'll take a look at the good things first, then we'll take a look at the bad things about the Google Pixel XL. So there are three really nice things about the Google Pixel XL which make it a really nice and awesome smartphone. First, it is ridiculously fast. The fact that Google was able to optimize the internals of the machine, the processor and stuff with the software, gives you the fastest, smoothest, most fluid Android experience that you guys will ever experience. I've tried almost all the other Android phones, all the flagships, and nothing, and I really mean nothing, can come close to how fast and smooth the experience is on the Google Pixel XL. It is virtually lag-free, even to a point where I think it's even faster than the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Because if you think about it, and I've been using the 7 Plus and 7 for quite a while now, there are still slowdowns and lags and even crashes. We didn't see that with the Google Pixel XL. Given the fast processor and the optimization, gaming on it is simply fantastic. If you're going to play Marvel Future Fight, NBA 2K17, you can rest assured that you'll be able to play those games with no problem, no waiting, no delays, no lags. It is really a fantastic gaming experience on the Pixel XL. In fact, we've been playing Marvel Future Fight again. We took a long break, but we ended up playing it and getting addicted to it for a bit just because we've been playing on the XL and the experience has been fantastic. Apart from the gaming, multitasking is also a breeze. You can switch from apps left to right with no issues, no problems. You'll not have any issue with it whatsoever. It's fast, fluid, and smooth. The second great thing about it, since it's made by Google, is that you can expect that all the major Android updates will come to this one first. The issue with a lot of the other devices such as Samsung, LG, and other manufacturers is they have to customize the latest Android update to be able to ship it first to their devices. That's not the case anymore with the Pixel XL. Once Google has a new update, be it 7.1, 7.2, or 8, or 9, or 10, you get it automatically with the Pixel XL. Quick disclaimer, we're not sure if you can actually get 9, 10, or whatever versions of Android. All we know is that if there are latest versions of Android, this is supposed to get it first. And third, and this is actually one of the most surprising things about the Pixel XL, is that the camera, both the front and the back, are simply fantastic. We've never seen Google actually come out with a device with a really nice camera. The Nexus series all sucked with the exception of the 6P, but this one is really just at the top of its game. From the UI to the quality of the shots, the primary rear-facing camera can go toe-to-toe with the S7 Edge and even the Note 7. It's that good. The front camera is by far the best front-facing camera we've ever seen among all Android devices. And we can even call it now, and this is actually what we feel, the front-facing camera of the Pixel XL is actually better than the front-facing camera of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. It's really that good. So what are the things that you can do with the Google Pixel Camera XL? Number one, you can do the usual panorama, you can do a photosphere for 360-degree content, but number three is actually the more interesting part. You can do a lens blur shot. The lens blur shot is very similar to the portrait mode of the iPhone 7 Plus, the selective focus of the Galaxy S7, or the S7 series, and a lot of the other apps that you can find on Android devices. The good thing about it though is that it actually works better. Unlike the S7 Edge wherein you have to tap to be able to focus, this one is very easy. You just take a shot, then shoot up, and then what the camera does or what the software does, it isolates the background and then it blurs that one. So it's actually easier to be able to take bokeh or depth of field shots with this device. And the best thing about it, you can even take the same kind of shot, the lens blur effect, with the front-facing camera. So you can actually have those screamy bokeh shots that are in selfie mode, which is something that you don't really get to see in smartphone devices. So again, the camera experience on the Pixel XL is just fantastic. By far one of the best that we've ever seen in any smartphone. And not just any Android, but in any smartphone. So what are the things going against the Google Pixel XL? Number one, and this can be subjective, is the design. A lot of tech vloggers have already called this out. The Google Pixel XL doesn't really look amazing. It has the same metallic iPhone back, but then at the very top, you have some sort of glass plate that's supposed to help with the antenna signal, or it's probably just some sort of design language or design signature for the Pixel XL. There's a very thick chin to it at the bottom, which kind of makes you wonder why it's there, mainly because all of the buttons or all of the control buttons are actually on screen. So there's no really main point for it since there's no home button. The fingerprint sensor is actually at the back, so you have to reach out with it with your finger from the back, so you don't have to put your thumb at the front. So there really is no sense whatsoever for the thick chin down below. And if you think about devices like the Mi Mix or the S7 Edge, wherein the design is just nearly flawless, one makes you think why this was designed this way. Second major issue that we have with it, there are a lot of features that you get with other older devices that you don't get with this. And for the price that you're paying, it's really unacceptable. Here in the Philippines, if you want to get one, sells for anywhere from 40 to 45,000 depending on which online store you get it. For us, we got this one from Widget City, and they were selling it, if I'm not mistaken, for 45,000 or I think 44,000 pesos for the Pixel XL. Two key features that are missing. Number one, it's not waterproof. So if in the age wherein almost all devices, including the iPhone 7, is already waterproof, why wouldn't Google add that into this device? And since you're paying 45,000 pesos for it already, you'd expect for it to have that. The S7 Edge has it, the S6 has it, so it's really quite dumbfounding why they weren't able to put that in given the premium price. Secondly, it doesn't have wireless charging. The S series of Samsung has all of that. Sony has it, LG has it. So why wouldn't they also add that to the Google Pixel XL? So again, those are two non-essential, well, debatable. Some people actually need the water resistance, but the fact of the matter is those are key features that other flagships have that this hasn't. And most of the time, or actually, this is actually more expensive than a lot of the other flagships out there. And lastly, we don't like the speaker placement. If you're playing games, when you put your hand beside it, it actually blocks out the audio. So that's kind of annoying. It would have been best if Google made the speakers front-facing so that you wouldn't block it with your hands if you're playing games or if you're watching videos. Speaker placement, kind of bad, should have been up front. There's no one best phone for everyone. That's the reality. We all look for different things in smartphones, and the fact of the matter is, while the Google Pixel XL delivers on a lot of things, it doesn't give everything that everybody would want. So if you want a no-frills, performance, smooth Android experience with a nice camera that gets the updates first, then go for the Google Pixel XL. Just take note, it's not waterproof, it doesn't have wireless charging, and it's kind of pricey with the 40,000 to 45,000 price tag. So that's when you get the Google Pixel XL. If you want something with all the bells and whistles, with the wireless charging, with water resistance, and a lot of other things like great accessories already out in the market, then you're actually better off getting the S7 Edge. The price these days is much, much lower, and you can expect a lot of accessories already out in the market. There's nothing really wrong with the S7 Edge. It's really one of the best smartphones that you can get to date. And you don't even have to spend that much anymore to be able to get it. Now, let's say you want a smartphone that's all about audio, that's all about like being a power user and unlocking potential, tinkering it to the max. Then you can probably go for the LG V20. So again, it really depends on what you're looking for. There is no one best smartphone out there for you. And calling the Google Pixel XL the best Android smartphone out there, for me, is really a long shot. It's probably the best smartphone for a few people, most likely the techies out there who are really just into performance and smoothness and stuff. But even for me, I consider myself a techie. Water resistance is a deal breaker. Shelling out 40 to 45,000 for a phone that doesn't have water resistance, for me, is almost criminal. So if you ask me what I would prefer, between the two, I would actually, and this is my personal take on it, I would actually get the S7 Edge or the iPhone 7 Plus over the Google Pixel XL. The key defining feature that I loved about this, very quickly before we end, was really the camera. If the S7 Edge can copy a lot of the things that this has, then this would probably be the best smartphone out there, period, for me. So where do you get the Google Pixel XL? You can get it from Widget City for 44 to 45,000 pesos. Their prices change depending on the day, but we'll put a link down below just in case you guys want to get one. Please do leave a comment, subscribe, a thumbs up. We'll really appreciate it. That's it for this vlog. Thanks for watching. Peace.